Well, hello everyone. Welcome to World at War Comics. Me and my good friend, Mr. Courtney Jones from Arkaik Comics, are here with Mr. Jonathan Uribe. Jonathan, thank you so much for being with me today, man. So excited
Thank you.
about your career and to talk about all these amazing covers that you've been doing for Spawn. And we saw a little Battle Beast action too we want to talk about. So
Oh
before we get into
yeah,
that, my
that's
friend, how are
right.
you doing?
That'll be good, good. Thank you for having me, and I'm super excited to be here with you guys. And thank you for the space, and thank you.
Yeah,
It's an
absolutely,
honor.
man. We're really excited to talk to you and really dive into your career, man. You have been putting out banger after banger of covers. I
Thank
think
you.
a lot of Spawn fans are quickly falling in love with your work, man. You have some iconic covers that you're already doing, and it sounds like you have some pretty cool stuff coming that
Yeah,
maybe you could hint a little bit without getting in trouble with Thomas Healy.
yeah.
But
Don't worry. Yeah,
it sounds
I
like you
will
have
be
some
careful.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Be careful, bro. Don't get
Yeah,
him mad.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
But before we get into that, John, I always like to kind of go back and talk about how this passion for storytelling began in your life, and how art became such a passion of yours.
yeah. I start so young, so young. Since I have memory, my mom always buying me the color books for coloring, but I never coloring. I always put it like add some uh stuffs, like eight glasses or elements. I always do it. So
You
since I
ad
was
libbing.
like two
Yeah.
years or something like that, and uh and then was my passion, so hard. And uh story short, uh I I met uh Spawn uh when I was like 7 years or something like that, seven or eight. And my cousins give it to me, one of the number one. In Mexico, he arriving in 1997, the number one. Like 3 years in Mexico, we have like a delay.
Mhm.
Um, and I saw the first one of Spawn and blow my mind because uh, I saw all the panels, all the characters coming up of the panels were so different, so different. And I followed Todd McFarlane since I have
Yeah.
memory too, because I have all the covers of McFarlane, of Mr. Todd. And when I saw Spawn, I said, "That's it. I have to do something when I grew up for him." Really, I said that, and I remember because I always draw Spawn. I have a lot of the spawns that I do when I was a young, pretty decent ones when you're a kid. But uh, yeah, I always have them in mind. And when you grow up, uh, the life take you to another places, and but always was like the drawing for me. um, I never stop. So I started doing another things. And when you becoming older and everything, you saw that opportunities to be with your idol, like Todd. Too far, and difficult, and impossibles, And I started doing another things, Formula One. I worked for Formula One, and it was cool too. But my dream job was doing something for Todd. For Spawn is my favorite character. Batman and Spawn is my favorite characters. But uh, uh, was uh, was a long trip. And but I don't know. Thank God to give me the opportunity to archive my my gold.
That's incredible, man, to be able to have that kind of a dream at
Mm.
such a young
Yep.
age, and then to be
Yeah.
able to reach that goal and be able to, have you had a chance to meet Todd personally?
Yeah. In
What?
2023, in
Damn
2023,
it.
I go the first. The story begins when my wife said to me, "Hey, I know what your dream is. Uh, I look at you a lot of frustrated with the Formula One thing, and why you don't do a portfolio?" And we go to the headquarters to McFarlane. I said, "It not works like this. It's not like this. I have to go with a editor, and he have to show I have to show my portfolio, and he have to feed me back, and but in a convention, or like it works. But my wife's always skip all the rules, and he told me like, we don't lose anything, so we can do it. And only for having my wife happy, I said, okay, okay, let's do it. And then I pull up a pretty decent artwork that I used to have. I do up my portfolio, and we have a ticket for San Diego Comic Con, and we drive from El Paso, Texas. We have a family there, and we rent a car. We drive to Arizona, and I knocked the door. I was sweating like you know, like in a concert. I was sweating, and for me, and I said, "Oh, there's nobody. Okay, let's go." you know.
Let's get out of here before
Uh,
someone answers.
yeah. So I knocked the door, and nobody answered. Oh, I told you, let's go. I told you. And to my wife, I said to my wife, and I saw one person coming, so I was sweating so bad. And I told him like, "Hey, I'm from Mexico City. I'm a artist. I I have my portfolio." And she told me like, "No, nobody's hiring here. We are not hiring. So you can send me a mail." And she gave me a mail, and I said, "Okay, okay." And I told her like, "Hey, I bring this portfolio. You can show him to Thomas, or the editor in chief." And she told me like, "Yeah." And I said to her, "Maybe I can take some pictures." For me that was I know that they're gonna say me no, but at least like I have a few pictures. And she told me like, "Let me ask to my boss. Sorry." And she entered, and then I saw Thomas coming, and Thomas told me like, after he told me like, I was going to get rid of you, because we are in middle of the Comic Con stuff, and we are so busy. But I see Thomas coming, and yeah, tell me what you want. And I told him like, "Oh, I'm from Mexico. I love to drawing, and maybe this is my portfolio." And he started to saw it, and I saw his face, and that was so cool, because he told me like, "You did this, you did that, and you do characters." And he started to asking me, and he said like, "I will give it to Todd." And we talk. "You're going to San Diego?" And I said, "Yeah." "Okay, see you in San Diego, and I will give it to Todd." And I said, "Okay, thank you very much." And we take a picture, and for me was the biggest thing. For me was uh, my dream, and that's it. Even if they say no.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we go to San Diego the first day, the Wednesday, the previous night. Uh, I saw Thomas, and he told me like, "Hey, Todd saw your book. Uh, Friday, when is the signature, he gave me the bracelet." And he told me like, "Todd, only say that you're the Mexico City guy to knock the house door, and that's it. And I said, okay. And yeah, I saw them Friday, and I told him like, hey, I'm from the guy from Mexico City, and he only uh, do this with the face. He's like, give me the hand and come. And did you bring the originals? And I said, yeah. So I have the videos. My wife was recording me like my mom, you know. Oh, look my and Todd saw my portfolio. He gave me the review. He gave me all the points. I In that point I want to cry because uh, for me it's your idol. When I met Todd when I was in the 1997. He coming to Mexico City to promote the Spawn, and I saw him. I have here my signatures: the Torment, Spawn number 0,
Nice.
and the Subsidy, the with the Spider-Man, the Black Custom. I haven't, and I saw him like, wow, and I start doing things because of you. You know, you're my inspiration. You're my always. No, I saw Spider-Man, and it was so different. It was more spider than human, and I don't know. It was so cool. And he's reviewing my portfolio, and I only look at him and yeah, whatever you say, you know. But
I bet you were.
Yeah,
yeah,
I would too. I would
I would
too.
oh yeah,
love to
whatever
meet
you
Todd
say,
McFarlane, man.
whatever you say, yeah. And he told me like, hey, you have the contact of Thomas, and I told him yes, and send me this, send me that. I need this. If I hire you, he was talking about if I hire you, I need this. I need that. And was so cool. And I talked with Thomas when I get ready about the with Todd, and Thomas told me like, hey, well, what he say? And he told, oh yeah, I have to send you a lot of things, and he told me like, hey, send me everything. And was a long year, a long year.
So from that point until you actually did your first cover, how long did that take from that meeting on that Friday until you were actually doing covers?
Was in July 2023 when I go to San Diego in the headquarters, and I saw him. I sent it a lot of stuff, but not too much because in January of 2004, 2024,
Mhm.
uh, my uncle, who was like my dad, he dies.
Oh,
But he was like in October or a few months back, he was so sick. So I was take care of him, and was so crazy. But I was in the hospital. I was drawing, and I told Thomas like, "Hey, I can able to send you nothing. I'm sorry, but I'm in this situation. But in July, I'm going to San Diego Comic Con, and I show you everything in person." And he told me like, "Yeah, take your time, and yeah, for sure, I want to make you uh, like a half an hour or to check the new stuff, you know." So in July 2024, he told me like, "Hey, you're ready now. I wanted to join us and pick one character that you wanted. I love all the characters that you do, so pick one." And we start to doing the idea for the cover. And I said, okay, perfect. And I picked Gunslinger because I love Gunslinger, and I love Spawn too, but Gunslinger was of my first.
It looks dope,
Uh,
man. Yeah, I
yeah,
like it a
thank you.
lot. I love the way it
Thank you.
looks.
Thank you. And we talk about a few things. He was so busy, uh, and I do for me one medieval spawn. I do it for me, like for fun. I send it to him, and he told me like, "Hey, this one, this one is already done. I need this one." And I said, "Okay, super cool." So, and I saw him in October in New York Comic Con. I saw him there, and he told me like, "Hey, sorry, I was so busy, but after this, I sent you your contract for to start." And I told him like, yeah, don't worry, wherever you have time. And then in November of 2024, the last year, he sent me my contract, and he picked already 5 covers of that I already sent it. So it was super cool. And we started in November 2024, and my first two, because the same day coming up the Gunslinger, Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger number 6, and the number 2 of Medieval Spawn.
Yeah. Incredible, man. So because of your story, a bunch of people are going to go to Arizona and knock on the door because of you and your experience.
Right?
Don't do that, because you probably won't have the same luck that Jonathan had. Thomas is like, why is like 50 artists at my door after that interview?
Right?
No. It's a secret headquarters, not the other, not the ones appearing in Google. No, that one.
Right.
Incredible, Jonathan. That is absolutely amazing, man. That is such a unique story. And for you to meet him in 1997, because I think the movie came out that year. Obviously, in Mexico, you had the start of Spawns because you were a couple years behind the US. And then to go and meet him, get some things signed, and then all these years later, man, now you're that's your boss. That's incredible.
Yeah. It's crazy how the world. It's crazy how the circle goes, right? It comes back
it's
around
crazy.
to it.
It's crazy,
It's crazy.
And even it's difficult to realize, it's true. It's
right.
True. Even if I have my covers here, and physically, it's hard to assimilate.
Yeah.
Because not too much people can do the or performance your dreams, work from your dreams. It's so hard. And one time in my life, I was lost, and I said, no, I'm not prepared. I'm not too good for that. So always pushing you back. You are your worst judge. You are your worst enemy. So it's hard.
You gotta like shut that off like constantly. And it's almost like you are alone on a desert island, and you gotta you are your worst enemy, because those things will keep popping in your head. My good, da da da. Then you start comparing. That's just noise. You gotta block it. I block it.
It's so hard, but
incredible, man.
So cool.
That is absolutely amazing, Jonathan. When growing up, obviously Todd McFarlane is a huge inspiration, but outside of Todd McFarlane, because he's touched us all, right? Are there any other artists that you've been looking at over the last few years that you're like, man, I love that style, and maybe I'll pattern a little bit of what I do, or maybe I'll take a little bit of what they do in their art and add it to how I do my art? Do you have any other artists that you kind of look at like that?
Yeah, and back in the days, I always saw, Jim Lee. I grew up with the
I met him.
Man.
I met him not too long ago, like last year.
That same in the 2023, first, Todd McFarlane saw my portfolio. He reviewed me. He reviewed my portfolio, and then I go with Jim Lee, and he saw my
playing
portfolio.
with me. Stop playing with me.
I will send you the videos. Yeah. And then I start to doing something with John Dulmayan. A few tests with John, and so cool.
I remember when I met Jim Lee. It was at Cincinnati's Comic Con not too long ago, and when he met me, he said, "How old are you?" Because I was like, "Man, I've been waiting to meet you since I was like 15." And he was like, "How old are you?" I was like, "I'm 46." He said, "What? You're a specimen." And I was cracking up. My wife was cracking up. Like, Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a cool guy, man. I
he's a
like
cool.
him a lot.
Yeah, no,
Very cool guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love his style. I grew up with
Yeah.
X-Men,
Yep.
and
Oh man.
I grew up with Scott Campbell, Danger
Hmm.
Girl, and his beginnings, and
I
all the
loved his
covers.
X-Men.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was him and Rob Liefeld when I first
yeah,
started. It was him and Rob Liefeld. That's when I first started. And then I saw
yep,
Todd's work on
yeah,
Spider-Man. And I was like, oh
yeah,
my God, this is
yeah,
awesome. Like, what?
yeah. It's
It's fire.
I think in that era was everything different. A lot of new stuff, a lot of details in the art. Uh, and I grew up too with Joe Madureira.
Oh
Mm.
yeah,
Joe Mad
him. It's another one. Joe Mad,
Joe
I'm telling you.
Joe Mad
Joe
Joe Mad.
Mad's work,
No, Joe for me it's one of
one of the best.
I took from him the big hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
to I know there is a lot of different artists with the different styles, and some of them are like oh, you have to do everything with proportion and a more
Yeah.
realistic thing, and it's super cool. uh but for me, no, I always want to do more big, a little bit big, like the hands,
Yep.
the like, I don't know, I pick up a lot of him, and I love Joe Matt.
Yeah. Jim Lee.
And
No,
yep.
oh, I was just gonna say, when you were talking about the anatomy and stuff like that,
Hmm.
Jim Lee said when it was in a video he had, he said, well, I really, anatomy is anatomy. If you have the proportions right, you can make it your own. That's
Yeah,
why Joe Mad is Joe Mad. Like you see how he draws his big fingers and big, the way he does his line work and
yeah,
all of that. He doesn't stick to anatomy. He creates his own, and that's why he's so
yeah,
good.
yeah, no,
I love his
exactly.
work.
You don't need like his Hulk or his Venom.
Yeah. Oh man.
Short legs and
His Wolverine.
huge arms. Oh, the
Yeah.
Wolverine.
His Wolverine
Yeah.
is peak.
No.
His
Yeah.
Wolverine
Yeah, I
is
love Joe
peak.
Mad. I
Yeah.
think I think is my second one after Todd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The inspiration and the art.
Right.
And in back in like 4, 5, 6 years ago, I follow and I saw the art of Raymond Ray.
Mhm.
I love Ray.
Yeah.
He's my friend now, and it's super cool to
Very
Ray.
jealous of you right now. I'm just telling
Yeah.
you that right now. I'm just jealous. Jealous.
Yeah, no, Ray. He's super. I love him a lot, and I saw his art with the turtles, and then with Spawn, and I grab a lot of his style with the details. I always love put the details, but I saw the art, and I you know you pick all the stuff that you love of the artist that you admire, and
I know.
like you're doing like a mix
Yep.
and
You're
drop it
combining.
in your own style, and
Mhm.
yeah, I think them are of my favorites. Gabriele Dell'Otto is one of my favorites too. I talked with him in MegaCon in February. He saw my portfolio, and I was talking uh, because he's from Rome, and I love the Rome team. I have it here.
Yeah.
Uh,
You set it up.
So, and we was talking, and
is
he
that
gave me
Juventus?
another huh?
Is that Juventus? Who is it?
With
No, the
with
Rome team. Roma?
oh, this one is
Yeah, is it Roma?
yeah, de la Roma
Yeah,
soccer
they're Roma.
team. It's
Yeah.
Francesco Totti.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
awesome.
soccer player.
I love Francesco.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
and he saw my portfolio too, and now the professional one, and he gave me another perspective because he's a painter. He's painter, that he's painting.
Hmm.
He painting, and he gave me another different perspective. Uh, so cool, super cool. Yeah, with Gabriele Dell'Otto,
Yeah.
and I think them are my favorites.
Those are pretty good ones. Those are pretty.
Yeah, yeah. I admire a lot of them, but like uh,
J. Scott Campbell's
what's
another one.
no, J. Scott Campbell. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
he's another one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, but I think I like to how it calls. Mm, I like the painter Simone Bianchi too.
Mm.
I love his traditional style. But yeah, that one's is my top.
That's a pretty good list, man. That's a pretty good
Yeah.
to have.
Yeah.
Now, as you're starting to do covers, man, we've had quite a few artists on from the Spawn universe. Kai Bar, Jeff Monk,
Mm.
Jordan Barr, who is up and coming. He'll be doing some covers here pretty soon. Are you like touching base and kind of getting to know some of the other cover artists that are more regular on Spawn, or because you're in Mexico City and they're kind of, I mean, they're all over the world now, right? So,
Yeah.
are you starting to get to know some of the other cover artists too?
Yeah, no, I know from Mexico, not the cover artist, but it's Carlo Barberi.
Oh yeah,
Carlo, I know him.
amazing. Yeah.
It's such a nice guy. I'm gonna see him in Monterrey this weekend,
Hmm.
because I go to the one convention there. Carlo Barberi, I know him. It's super, super, super cool guy. I know Jonathan Galapian. We,
Oh
we were
yeah.
talking.
Yeah,
We're
he was just on
talking,
the other
and
day. He is amazing, man. I
yeah,
had
I
him
know
and Daniel
Jonathan.
Enriquez. Daniel Enriquez too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I talked with Daniel too. Yeah, I talked with him. I talked with Von Randall.
Yeah.
I talked with Von Randall. With Dom. I don't know how it goes. Don Awilo. Don Awilo.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Don Awilo, and in this San Diego Comic Con, we're going to doing some signatures in the booth.
Nice.
Yeah, with four of them. Yeah,
Oh, that's awesome, man. Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
It's gonna.
Jonathan goes to a lot of shows. I saw him. He was here, and I'm in Texas near
Hmm.
San Antonio, but we had Dallas Fan Expo, and Jonathan Glapian was there. Uh,
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah. So he goes to quite a
Yeah, in
few.
Dallas. I was in Dallas too.
Were you? I didn't see you there.
Yeah, I was there in the booth of Collector Cave.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was there. Yeah, it was super cool there in the Dallas. I saw
yeah,
him, Jonathan there. I talked with him and his wife too.
yeah,
They are cool. And I talked with a lot with Greg Capullo too.
yeah.
I
His
talked with
line was
him.
crazy, man. His line, him
Yeah,
and
Greg.
Scott Snyder, they had a booth
Yeah,
together and they were signing together. And it was insane, man. They had to cap it off almost immediately because so many people were already waiting for them. It was
yeah,
crazy. Them and
yes.
Ryan Otley is always a crazy line too.
Ryan. Yeah, 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 yeah. I love him. I love him too. Yeah, I like the art. Different.
It's
It's
different,
different.
yeah. Him
Yeah.
and like a Daniel Warren Johnson, like those type of artists have
Mm-hmm.
such a unique style to them.
Yeah.
That's why when you talk about like Joe Mad, like being able to put your own touch on something,
Mm-hmm.
that way it's noticeable to the fan, and they know
Yeah.
that's a Jonathan art piece right there. That's a Jonathan Uribe art piece right there. Like, how
Yeah.
important is that to you to have your own little touch, so that way when people see your art, they know it's your art and doesn't blend in with other artists.
Yeah. I have a lot of the style of the 90s,
Mhm. Absolutely.
We were just saying that, right? On the last one, we're talking about the '90s art.
Yep.
It
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah,
awesome. It was.
yeah, yeah. I grew up there, and
I grew up. You know what I'm saying?
so I always try to put a lot of details, and for me, doing my own style, it was so hard because you always draw, and then you saw like, oh, this looks like Jim Lee one. Oh, this looks like
Yeah.
McFarlane one. This looks like a Capullo one, you know. But
Got me looking at my work like,
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, but for me, it's doing and even in these new uh, covers that I'm doing now, even it's different than the other ones, you know. But for me, it's important for not for oh that's a Jonathan's one, but doing something like different, you know, changing things, adding new stylish. I love to do dynamic poses. I love to
Yes.
do dynamic poses
I'm just gonna say, when I look
because
at your art, the dynamic poses and the action sequence that the characters put in is
yeah,
very much something that I could say that is definitely your style. And the detail
yes,
too, the detail. Like I'll share the screen right now. This medieval spawn that you did, the chest, like if you
oh
look closely,
yeah.
I mean,
I
look at
like
all
the
the
skull
details.
and the knees.
It's insane, man. Yeah, the
yeah, yeah,
skull
yeah,
with the
yeah.
blood.
I
I
Like you
love the
spent a
skull
lot
and
of
the
time, right?
knees.
Yeah, it's such a fun to do that one.
How much time does a piece like this take for you, Jonathan? Because the detail is insane. Even each arrow, look at the feathers on the arrow. Like
Yeah.
that's crazy, man. Most artists would just kind of do little blocks to make it real quick because it's so small. But I feel like
Yeah.
you were like zooming in. I don't know if you're doing this digitally, but you're zooming in and making sure all the little details
No,
are there.
no, everything is traditional.
Oh, I love
Everything
it,
is
man.
traditional. Everything
Yeah.
is like a sneak peek, you
Yep.
know.
Yep.
Everything. This is my sketches, but no, everything is traditional. But take me more time to develop the idea, you know,
Mm.
Right.
because Thomas always
That
told me
takes
like
forever.
in yeah, yeah,
It
in
takes
Thomas always
forever, man. But
Thomas always yeah, sorry.
no, I was saying like I agree. Like it takes forever, but once you get it, I feel like you get into. I call it a zone. Once it comes, it's just 1,000. You're full speed ahead with
Yes,
it. Crazy.
yes,
That's so weird to me. It's just so weird how
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
process goes.
Yeah, the process is it take me a lot of time because I have to with Thomas he always told me like tell me a story in only one cover, in only one frame. So it was difficult for me, but I was always like doing, and then when he told me like, hey, that's it, I need this. That's it. Okay, I'm doing it and doing it and doing it. And I'm sometimes I do cool poses, you know,
Mhm.
that come to my mind, and I grab some uh, references that I saw, and I said, oh, this poster could be good, and we change it and we modify it. But for one cover like that one, it took me like 2 days or 16 hours a day.
That's crazy, man. The detail's
Yeah,
insane. And then you worked on Gunslinger 6, right?
yeah, I do this one. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Let's pull it up real quick because this one, again, dynamic pose, very unique.
Hmm.
Oh, I
Love
got
it.
one.
Love it.
Yeah.
Gunslinger. So, uh,
There you
obviously,
go.
there are some subtle differences between Gunslinger and the Deadly Tales of Gunslinger. Obviously, this is taking place, 100 or 200 years before the
Yes.
current one that we have. So the style is different. And we have Jimmy Palmiotti on about every two
Yeah.
issues to talk about what takes place within Gunslinger, the Deadly
Hmm.
Tales of
So
Gunslinger.
it's different from this one, right? The
Exactly.
Yes.
Gunslinger and then Deadly Tales. I didn't
Yeah. The
catch that.
different timeline. Different timeline.
Different timelines.
Yeah, so
Yes.
this timeline's taking place right near the Civil War or after the Civil War.
Right.
So we're kind of
Yes.
getting the background, understanding how he
Gunslinger.
became Gunslinger, and even
Bro.
he doesn't know yet, right, in the comic
Right.
Hmm.
books, right? But the one
Hmm.
that you have, right, he's more developed, it's more in
Yeah.
his time,
Yep. Matter
and
of
Yeah.
fact, the
style's
one
a
that I
little
got,
different.
he
Mm-hmm.
meets Al Simmons. That's
Yeah.
the one that I got. That one meets Al
Mm-hmm.
Simmons. Yeah,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah,
fight.
yeah.
They
It's in
fight.
this
Yeah,
era. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
it's
So
cool.
we're going back in time on this one, which I love because there's subtle differences in the characters because of the timeline with the outfit. The cape is a little different. Um, Everything about it. So there's probably a lot of things like you're really kind of part of that developmental process, Jonathan, when it comes to who the Deadly Tales of Gunslinger is,
Yes.
because it's being developed as you all are going, right? And so there could be some things that you could add that become part of Gunslinger during that time frame, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And I love all the cowboy stuff. So yeah, I try to bring it in my covers. That capped all the action in that time. I don't know. Super cool. And I'm doing another ones for Gunslinger, the actual Gunslinger and the Deadly Tale. So I love to draw that one. I'm doing some. I can talk about that. I'm doing some wraparounds.
Ooh, I
Yep.
love a good wraparound, man. I love a good wraparound.
Yeah. Yeah. We're working in some wraparounds, and that's gonna be one of the most difficult and challenging poses, and I have it here right now.
A wraparound?
Uh,
Wait, what's a
yeah,
wraparound?
The back and the
it's when
front
Unfamiliar.
cover,
you open
Oh,
the you
oh,
saw
whole
like
the
that.
thing.
I
yeah.
ooh, okay. So it's like two panels in the eternal
Like two covers,
Yeah.
but they're
two
connected.
covers together to
Yeah,
make
yeah.
one.
When
Yeah,
when you have in the interiors, it's coming
right.
like splash.
Two
Yeah,
splash
yeah.
pages, but they're
Yes.
one. Yeah,
Yep.
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I got you.
But it's gonna be for the
Covers.
cover.
Is
Yeah.
this your
It's
first time
gonna
doing a wraparound, Jonathan?
yeah.
Yeah, it's a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. I talked to Thomas, and I told him like, hey, I have this idea. And
Uh,
he told me like, I like it. Let's do it.
I love it.
I'm always trying to apport, to give him some different or crazy ideas, but I'm
Yeah.
always trying to, yeah, no, no, not I'm only the cover artist. I'm always trying to, hey, in this one, making let's making one exclusive for Mexico,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome, man.
a gunslinger dressing like a charro or
Yeah,
revolutionary
Hey,
stuff, or
I've seen there's a bunch of spawns. They could do it. It's a
they
bunch
could
of
do it.
them, so they
yeah,
can do
I have a lot of
Absolutely.
ideas.
Now, out of all the Spawn characters that are within the universe, especially with everything that's taking place in this new expanded universe, right? We just got
Yeah,
Bloodletter, which issue 2 is coming.
Bloodlet.
We
Yeah,
have Misery, like there's a whole bunch of them, right? Violator, which is finished now. Sam and
yeah.
Twitch. Is there a character,
Shirley Johnson.
Shirley
Shirley.
Johnson, which is Jonathan
Yep.
Galapian?
Yeah.
This is phenomenal, man.
it.
Yeah, out
Yeah.
of all these characters, do you have one that you really want to get your hands on? Like you've done Medieval Spawn, you've always done a bunch of Spawn pictures, but for a cover, like if you could go to Thomas and pick any of these new characters, which one would you choose?
I was trying to doing Sam and Twitch, and Thomas told me like, hey, this is my story. I need the cover for you from you.
Yeah, yeah, he takes over the title,
So
right? And I think in issue 20, I think Thomas Healy takes over, or 19.
yeah, it's gonna be a one like a few numbers for that story
I
specifically.
think he has to finish Black Ritual first. Once Black Ritual is done, then he starts Sam and Twitch because they only want
Yes.
one title because he's the editor in chief. He has a lot of
Yeah.
responsibility.
Yeah.
So
No. It's so busy.
yeah, yeah.
I always have to wait to answer me. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah.
So Sam
And
and,
sorry.
so Sam and Twitch would be the one that you want to do next.
Yeah, I love Sam and Twitch since I saw them in the cartoon, in the
Yeah.
animated
Oh
series.
man, he
I
went
love
back.
it.
Woo,
Series.
HBO.
And my style of that ones, you will see it. It's like the animated
Cartoon.
series.
Oh, I love it,
Nice.
man.
I hope you like it. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please.
If you could do any character in your style, who would it be? Any. I'm talking about Marvel, DC, whatever. Who would it be? Who would you want to remake in your style?
I want to do Batman.
Yeah,
Batman. Yeah, that's right. You said you like Batman. That's right.
Yeah. I love Batman
Yeah,
too. Yeah.
yeah.
Batman is awesome.
Well,
And
this right here.
I have a cool Batman. Oh, that one. It's like my style in this one. It
Yeah.
was just acrylics. It's like
Oh,
I see. It looked
this
like
one is
paint.
acrylics. Yeah, no, it's paint. I
Oh, it
paint
is
in
paint.
it's wood. It's in wood.
oh
Yeah.
wow.
I paint in wood.
I wish I
It's
could
like
paint.
that one is like 2 meters for if you scroll the images there.
Hmm.
I have it there. No. The in that one, I have
Yeah,
like three
Caroline.
or four images.
Oh, do you? Let's see.
I don't know how to.
Oh, there it is right here. I was scrolling the wrong one.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
In
he's
the last
scrolling the
one,
wrong way.
Yeah, I was scrolling the one that goes
Wrong
to your
one right
next
there
post.
instead of
yeah,
the other one.
in the last one,
Oh, look at that.
you can saw the
Joker.
size of that one.
He's slobbing.
Damn.
It was like 2 meters for
He
190
got cut.
meters, something like that.
Oh
It was
wow.
so big. It was so big.
I
Sheesh.
see.
And uh, uh, that's my style. This is a tribute of Ralph Grassetti.
Mm.
He do it like the style is in like 3D, you know.
Hmm.
But I doing in my style, my Joker, my Batman. But that's not my Batman. But I have another one now. Yeah, but
Yeah.
Mm.
I
That
I
looks awesome.
I, I wish I can do a Batman.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
And
you
You
then
met
might.
I want to
You
do
might.
I hope, yeah, no, soon. But I want to do a Wolverine too. I
yeah.
love
Oh
Wolverine.
yeah. Wolverine is always fun to draw, man. He's always fun to draw.
I have one Wolverine. Cool, yeah, a
Yeah.
cool Wolverine. Okay, so
Him and
I
Colossus. I don't know why.
the Colossus, yeah, I love it.
Colossus
But
was fun to draw too. I don't know why. He's just
yeah,
fun to draw.
yeah. No, but Wolverine, I like my style. I think
Hmm.
is adapting is so cool for one Wolverine because I can do it and like dynamic, so
Right.
dynamic that I have in my mind. Yeah, yeah, that one's my goal always was doing Spawn,
Yeah.
but I'm doing it. I'm trying to. I,
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know if I can say this, but I tried to go in 2010, 2012, going to Marvel and DC and start to maybe work with them, and then we jumped to we talked with McFarlane
Mm.
Productions. Was my goal, but I start with my goal, you know.
That's
Yeah.
amazing, man. Not too many
No.
people
Yeah.
can say that, Jonathan.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, it worked.
Yes.
You where you at? You're right. You where you at?
Yeah.
You right where you're supposed to be.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
So when you go to a con, obviously you're working with Todd now, but before that, did you always set up portfolio reviews at every single con before you went to Arizona, or was that the first time going to Arizona that you actually presented a portfolio review?
No, it was my first time.
That's crazy.
What?
Yeah.
You're gonna make a bunch of
Are
artists
you for
upset.
real? Are you for real?
Yeah.
Your first time you said, "Hey, I got a job." What?
Yeah.
How
That was my
often
first time.
does how often
Wow.
does your wife remind you that it was her
It
idea?
was her idea.
No. She stopped a little while
Okay,
to
very
remind me.
good.
Yeah.
She's like,
She stopped
remember
a little
that
while.
day in
Yeah.
Arizona? I'm just saying.
Remember I helped you make your dream come true?
Right? You owe
Now,
me.
let's go
Yeah.
shopping. Let's go shopping now.
Yeah. No. No. My wife always is with me in the all the cons
That's
in the
awesome.
tables in the tables.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Always she's helping me. And
That's a good
I
partner right there, man.
yeah. No, I'm so blessed with my wife and with
Yeah,
all the stuff that she do for me and for the family. But it's super cool. Yeah.
absolutely, man. We all need
Yeah.
that.
Yes, no,
awesome.
it's everything because you don't have to start wondering or be preoccupied if, oh, I have to go to this con, I have to this here, I have to this there, and I have a lot of work, and she understands and she goes with me, she helps me, and she's always by my side, so it's super cool.
Yeah, that's amazing,
Yeah.
man. Oh,
Yeah,
congrats.
she always helped me to everything. I only draw, you know.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. That's amazing. Well, before we started, Jonathan, we talked about maybe getting to a small little tour of your office right there, man.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, we
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 get
would
to
love to see for
see
fans to
all
see
those toys you
all
got.
the stuff that Jonathan loves and inspires.
Well, this is my this is where I work.
Is that the studio right there?
Yeah, this is
What?
my studio. I have here the new stuff or McFarlane Productions.
Yeah,
I have, sorry the mess, but I have all the mess.
I love
I have here a lot of
I got all
cover
the mess. You don't want to
comics,
see my mess.
comics,
I got
comics,
comic
comics,
books over here.
comics.
it.
I have some of exclusive cars, some of my watches, the
Spawn.
new spawns. Yeah, this is old one.
Wow,
Yeah.
And then I love Dragon Ball.
those are dope,
I
man.
love I love Dragon Ball. I
You
love
know, you know
the
what's crazy? Everybody that like dig like goods into art has rooms like this.
Yeah,
That's what I'm finding
yeah.
out.
Yeah, no,
Somebody has a room like
it's
this.
inspirational, you know, it's
Yeah.
inspiration
for sure. Yeah,
in
I feel
inspiration.
all
like
the
it keeps you in your
yeah.
zone. You know,
Yeah,
surrounded by
exactly.
art.
Yeah, exactly. And here I have more of Demon Slayer anime. I love anime too.
Yeah, me too, man.
Evangelion.
Yeah.
I've been
And
really
here I have
digging Chainsaw Man. I love
oh Chainsaw
Really?
Man. Yeah,
Really?
I
You
like that
really
one.
into Chainsaw Man?
Chainsaw Man, Berserk. I'm like
What?
obsessed with
Berserk?
Oh,
Berserk.
Okay.
Berserk,
I
yeah.
like Berserk. But I've been trying to get into Chainsaw Man. It's just hard to watch
Yeah.
it sometimes.
You don't want to overthink it, man. It's just gore
Right. That's what I'm
and
doing.
blood and
That's what
guts. I
I'm
Yeah.
doing.
love it, man.
It was the same
Yeah,
thing
it's
with One
super cool.
Punch Man.
Yeah,
I was
Yeah.
overthinking
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I
that's your
have here
spawn.
my spawn. Yeah, this is the old one. When I was a
Yeah, it's like
kid
series
in the
four or
Man.
series 3
2000s.
or something, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I know the 23s, all the cover, the Capulo, the covers.
Yeah, Capullo type.
I love the sneakers. I have
I
a
see you,
few here
sneakerhead.
in
I
my
see
collection.
that.
I have some of the sneakers here.
Yeah,
Yep, yeah, yeah. I have special ones, but these ones I never fit him.
yeah.
uh, I try to buy all my. I try to buy all my. I have all this
hmm
here, open it,
Oh, okay.
but I
Oh.
try to buy the new
hmm
ones, or
In the package still, huh?
in the package for having these ones too. I just to play with these ones.
Yeah.
I broke all my when I was a kid, the
hmm
Spider-Mans, my X-Men's, and I have here some of the
Oh,
Oh,
dope.
look, is that cowboy spawn right there? That's what it
Yeah,
look like.
Gunslinger right there.
yeah. This is the Gunslinger.
Yeah.
I have it
Gunslinger.
in 12 inches, and
Yeah.
I have it in the
And then him
seven
right
inches.
there.
Yeah. Incredible, man.
Yeah, I have a lot of comics here.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
Some of
It's a
my
Batman.
prime ones, side shows, and like the spawns.
Yeah, those ones came with the comic
A lot
book
of
back then.
yeah, a lot of my Batman stuff.
Ooh, I see that
My
spawn mask.
my helmet, my helmet.
Did someone make that for you?
That one I buy it in San Antonio.
Oh, okay.
For one guy to doing in 3D,
Oh, 3D printing.
and
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
I buy it. Yeah,
that's awesome, man.
and I have here some of my collections
Oh,
of
Oh,
uh
snap. I used to have that Spider-Man.
those are
Oh.
yeah,
those are
this one
Harlan.
is signed
Yeah, I
by
used to have
Dave
that's Todd
McFarlane,
McFarlane. Todd McFarlane do that.
Stanley.
It's
Yeah.
Stan Lee. Wow.
Stan Lee. Stan Lee wrote it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
And I love cars too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh,
And
in
I
F1.
love Matrix. I
Oh
love
yeah.
Matrix.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
I don't see no Transformers. What's happening?
Yeah.
Well, you
I
got
have some.
Transformers? Oh, I see
Yeah.
Megatron. Oh, okay, I see it.
I
Optimus
have
Prime.
my
Yep.
older
Okay,
ones.
you get a pass. You get a pass.
Yeah.
Transformers.
That's
Yeah.
amazing, Jonathan.
And
Yeah.
I have a mess here, all the new stuff and
Yeah.
every convention I buy. So
Man, I can't. I got
yeah,
like three
that's
crates. I got three crates
and
of comic books in this room right now, just chilling right here. Three crates, and I got like
yeah,
three
no,
more in
and
the
I have
basement.
here I have here more comics, and
Yeah,
upstairs I have thousands of comics. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is my 360.
That's
that's
awesome.
awesome.
Thank you for sharing, man. I think a lot of fans would
Yeah,
like to see that. That's incredible.
that's awesome,
Yeah,
man.
no, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jonathan, man, I can't tell you how much we appreciate you coming on and spending some time with us, man.
No,
I hope we
thank you.
could do this again, my friend.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yes.
I'm putting together, I was talking to Jeff Monk, Kaibar, who else, man? A
Did you
few of
hear
them.
me? Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
can you hear me okay? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, yeah,
Okay, good.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, next time we have
You
like Jeff
froze,
Monk and
and you're
Kaibar and stuff
frozen.
like
Oh
that
yeah.
on, man, we would love to have you come on, man. It'll be fun, man. And just shoot the shit about Spawn and all that good stuff, man. We're gonna see if
yeah.
Thomas could come on too. It'll be fun, man. Can you hear me okay, Jonathan? Can you hear me,
I think
Courtney?
that. I mean, I
Yeah,
hear
I
both,
hear you. Yeah,
but
I hear you now.
there
Yeah.
it is. He's
Sorry, sorry.
freezing up. He's freezing up a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. So the next time I have, we're gonna have some artists on
Yeah, yeah.
and just talk art, man. So it'd be cool to have you on
Okay.
as well, Jonathan, if you're available. I'll let you know on email when that comes. But you there, Jonathan?
He's
Oh,
freezing up.
yeah, it's freezing up. We
There he is.
your phone got hot from looking at all the toys, man. It's burning.
Oh, oh.
Your phone's burning
Sorry,
up.
sorry.
Ah, you're
Yeah,
good, man. You're good, man.
yeah.
But no, Jonathan, I really appreciate it, man. The next time I have some of the guys on to talk art with Spawn,
Yep.
man, we'll reach out to you, and if you're available, we'd love for you to join too, man. We usually
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, let me
Ibar,
know.
Jeff Monk, all the guys, man. We
Nice.
do something together. It'd be fun, man.
No, it's a pleasure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, let me know, and yeah, we make some time
Very
for
good.
sure.
Now, San
And thank
Diego
you.
Comic Con is coming up. You're going to be there, right?
Yep, San Diego Comic Con. Next one is in August in Terrificon.
Okay, yep.
Terrificon, I will be there. Terrificon, September. I have one in September here in Mexico, the La Mole, the
Okay.
big one. In October, I have New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
New York Comic Con, and then Rhode Island.
Rhode Island, huh?
And I think that's it for the year.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I'm here in Texas. We have like Space Con.
Oh, no, I have, sorry. I have after like 1 week after of New York Comic Con, I will be in League, Texas, in San Antonio.
Oh, you will?
Yep, I will be there
I
with
live 30 minutes away, man, so I'm gonna come see you, bro.
oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I will be there with Alpaca Comics.
Oh, very cool, man.
Yeah, a cool covers for that one.
Sweet, man. I can't wait to see those, man. Before we let you go, outside of the stuff that we talked today about Spawn, are there other things that you want to kind of share for fans to be on the lookout for? Maybe with other publishers? Are you doing anything else outside of Spawn that you're allowed to talk about that you want us to promote for you, or is it just mainly just Spawn covers for now?
Oh, right now I'm doing for Spawn. I'm doing only the with McFarlane Productions, and I'm doing some stuff with IDW.
Hmm.
I'm doing some of the Shredder #1,
Nice.
Oh,
Casey Jones #1, uh, Street Sharks. I love Street Sharks.
what? Street
Yeah,
Sharks? I haven't heard that in a minute.
yeah,
They
Yeah,
got a
yeah.
comic? I didn't even know they had a comic.
it's coming
Yeah.
out.
It's a new one. It's coming up.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
new. Okay, okay.
yeah, yeah. I
That's
will do it,
cool.
and yeah, I do the Bald Beast.
Yeah.
I do the
Yeah.
Bald Beast #3 for exclusive for San Diego. The number 3.
Is that the
This is
one
gonna
that's
be
on your IG?
no, no. That one I can it's gonna appear soon.
Okay, yeah, no problem, no
No,
problem.
the number one, it's in my feed of Instagram. Is the number one that I
Yeah,
do
that's the
the
one.
it's
Yeah,
the second printing. Yeah,
Woo!
yeah, the second
Ooh,
printing, man. Thing is
that's
incredible.
ooh,
that was
that's
that one that I feel good because that one was for a Heroes Con,
fantastic.
and that was only 500 copies and was
That
sold
is
out. And
fantastic.
yeah, it was one of the best comics in the con. Not
That
because I
is
do it, but
fantastic.
I feel so good for that. Yeah,
I think it's
Yeah,
a cover,
that's
man.
freaking fantastic.
yeah,
Look at the saliva and everything on the
yeah.
spit,
That is
right?
No, no, and
fantastic.
Everything.
the colors is from Juan Fernandez.
Ah,
He's one of the best, and
Bond killed it.
Yes, he
I
is.
love work with him.
Yeah.
Really, it's special. He always we work together. He sent it to me and, hey, how you look? And is everything cool? Maybe we can do this. And but now it's
This is
he's coming to life my art.
well, you
It's
work
cool in
well
black and white,
together.
but
This looks insane, man.
yeah, I would love to do some. I will talk with Thomas in the future. Maybe I want to do some black and white. You know,
Yeah. Some grayscale?
I yeah. No, or maybe only the inks. You know,
Yeah.
I would love to do that one.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Maybe yeah, for maybe for this medieval new one. I don't know. I will propose
You
and
make me not want to draw.
let's do it,
That'll be
man.
so I don't even want to drop. I
Let's
don't
do it,
even
man.
want to drop. Thank you very much, John. I don't even want to drop.
Don't worry.
Man,
Thank you.
man.
Insane,
Thank you.
Jonathan. Well, I
Yeah.
appreciate it. I'm gonna put all your social media down below,
Thank
so
you, bro.
people can follow you. We'll share this everywhere, but congratulations on your
Thank you, man.
success. Yeah,
No,
tell your
thank you.
wife I said congratulations too, man. You guys
I
are a
will,
great
and
partnership. That's
she
amazing.
will see the interview,
Yeah,
the podcast, brother. Yeah. Thank you.
yeah, of course,
Thank you. Thank you.
of course.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.